Hey, what's going on? Paul Farmer here. It's been like a week or so, I guess, since I've done a video. So I thought I would come on here today. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 248. What I like to do is share with you my experience online, share with you my journey, give you marketing tips, motivational tips, all of that fun stuff, right? Anything to help you become more successful online. And what I want to talk to you about today is something that I believe is the best return on your money. What I believe is the best bang for your buck, so to speak. And I'm going to explain why I feel this way in just a few minutes here. So what I'm talking about is trading Forex. Now, I know that's probably strange coming from me because in the past, I never ever even considered doing Forex. I never even gave it a second thought. I always thought it was too expensive. I always thought you were going to lose a lot of money doing it, or you needed to have a lot of money, or it was really, really difficult. So I never gave it any kind of an opportunity, any kind of a chance. Anytime anybody brought up Forex to me, I was running the other way. That's who I was, okay? So let me see, I think it was March, maybe it was late February. I have to go back and look at the numbers, but at the date. But I joined this company, and their product was an educational platform teaching you how to do Forex. Now, I'm going to do a whole nother video about this whole thing because I don't want to make this too long. But I joined that company mainly for the compensation plan, mainly for the team resources that I knew about, which was basically a marketing system. Because after all, I have been marketing online for over 8 years. In March, it will be 9 years. So I've been doing that for a little while, so that's why I joined, because I thought that would help people out the most and all that. Little did I know really what was behind trading Forex, what was possible with it, how little you can start with. And I just didn't realize what it was about. I really didn't. And to be honest, right now, I'm kicking myself. I'm kicking myself that I did not start picking this up years ago, because I can only imagine where I'd be. But side note, right? But I'm here now. Okay. So I just want to give you a little bit of my background. Okay. So like I said, I'm a marketer. I am pretty good at recruiting people. I'm pretty good at building teams, things like that. Okay. I've never done Forex before. So when I joined, my whole focus was build the team, build the team, build the team. Okay. Some things happened with the company where they were doing some updates, some things were going on. So we were not able to sponsor anybody during this time. So I was like, okay, this is a good time for me to start digging into the product and see what this Forex is all about. See why people are raving about this, right? In the community I'm in. So I started digging in. And at first I was like, wow, how am I going to learn this? Like, it was Greek. It was like a foreign language to me. I had no clue what was going on, but I'm like, you know what? It's like anything. You got to give it time. You got to give it energy and focus and commitment. And that's what I decided to do. So I put not all of my energy, but a lot of my energy into learning how to trade Forex, learning the ins and outs, learning what to do so you start winning trades, right? And when I started, I had no clue at all. They gave like signals, like basically they tell you what to trade. You enter some numbers and you trade. I was doing that. I still didn't know what the heck I was doing. So it wasn't until, so I started a live account. This is why I'm going to tell you, this is the best bang for your buck. Okay. I started a live account on June 25th. June 25th. Okay. Today, making this video, it is August 3rd. So June 25th, this is August 3rd. I started a live account. When I started my live account, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to take signals. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to take signals. So that's not really trading. That's just like copy paste. Hey, this person tells you to do it, you do it. That's all that is. It's not really learning the skill. That's not really trading. That's what a lot of beginners do. That's what I did, of course. I'm not throwing shade on it. I'm just saying That's not actually learning how to trade. Okay, that's just taking signals. But I started that my first week on my live account. So I did that. I didn't look at my own trades or anything like that. The next week, okay, so June 25th, I started with $100. That's all I started with. It was $100. Some people start with 50. So right there, you don't need to make a lot of, you don't need to have a lot of money to start trading. Okay, so I just want to say that. The next week, I was like, okay, I want to learn this. I want to learn how to do this on my own. I don't want to depend on signals. I don't want to depend on other trainers. I want to learn how to do this. So I dove into the education that we have access to in our community. There's a link above if you want to learn more about this. So I dove into this education, and that first week, okay, I was still not really getting it. I think it was the third weekend. The third weekend is when it started clicking for me. And I'm talking, I was studying. I was practicing trading. I was taking trades, but a lot of them were losing. Like some of them would win. The ones that I took from the traders would typically win. The ones I did myself would typically lose because I didn't know what I was doing. But I was learning. Every single trade I took, I was learning. Okay. And I'm still brand new at this, just so you know, just over a month live trading. All right. So the third week rolls around, and the third week, like all of a sudden a light bulb went off. And I'm like, oh, that's what you do. And ever since I've been doing that, I've been winning my trades and I'm getting better at it. And okay, so this is what I want to explain. This is why I feel this is the best return of investment. This is the best bang for your buck. Okay. So I went to college. I got a degree. I did what they tell you to do, right? They tell you to go to college. I mean, from the very start, when kids are like in freaking kindergarten, they're telling them they need to go to college and get a degree, get a job. You know, college is going to equal to a new job. I'm not going to get on my soapbox about this, but okay. So our kids are told from a very, very early age, go to college. Like that's the thing, right? Go to college, go to college. Our son, he's 16. He's being bombarded with the counselors telling him, go to college, right? And he's been learning how to trade Forex, and he's been winning with Forex. So anyway, I went to college. I was in college for years, many years, and I spent thousands and thousands of dollars. I have a student loan from it. And while I was in college, okay, I wasn't earning. If I was earning, I had to have a separate job, but I wasn't earning from going to college. I had to pay for tuition. I had to fight to get a parking spot. Literally had to leave hours early just to get a parking spot. You had to pay for parking. They raise that every year. Tuition, they raise that like every year. And then, you have to pay for your books, and then you go to your classes, right? You got to go to classes. You got to take tests. You got to study. You have to do projects. You have to jump through a bunch of hoops. You got to take stuff you don't want to take that has nothing to do with what you're doing. But that's what it is, right? That's college. And people are so happy to go do that. I'm not pitting this against college or anything, but I just want you to think bigger. Okay. I was having this conversation with my wife, and she's like, it's really amazing what you can do with Forex trading for the amount of money. Okay. So we put 200 into her account, right? And the way I look at this is every single time you take a trade, every day you're going through the education and you're learning, like you're paying for your education. Okay. So I could go and pay, I did this already, thousands and thousands of dollars, probably go into debt. Most people will, right? Go into debt to go to college, to get a degree, and you're not earning at all during this time. Now, once you get your piece of paper, there's no guarantees you're going to get a job. You're probably not going to get a job within what you went to school for. So, but here's the thing, okay? So I'm a little over a month of trading Forex, starting from scratch, starting from knowing zero, absolutely nothing, completely foreign language to me, no clue what I was doing. I am now able to what we call mark up a chart, do a top-down analysis, and I can find trades and enter trades and win trades on my own within a month, okay? Just over a month. That blows my mind, okay? Let me go back just a little bit, okay? Let's talk about marketing, okay? Marketing and selling. So what are the hangups with marketing and selling? So marketing and selling. So let's just say selling. Let's just say selling by itself. What are the hangups of selling? Well, people have huge hangups, huge hangups with sharing what it is they're doing. They don't want to come across as pushy. They don't want to get rejected, right? All these things. And there are some people that just never get over this fear. They never get over it. Like I've worked with countless people, and it's like they just cannot get over it. I don't know what it is. I mean, I went through it myself. I'm not saying I did it. My first 2 years marketing, my first 2 years, I didn't make any money. I mean, I made some money, but I was still in the red. It was bad. It was really bad. Very frustrating time. And I'm just comparing that, okay? I'm comparing college, and I'm comparing this, Forex trading, to that, okay? Just over a month, I have been going through the education provided. I've been going through the additional resources that you get as a bonus. Massive value. I mean, literally, I'd pay thousands of dollars for this easy. I've talked to many people that say the same thing. They cannot believe the cost is less than $100. It's less than $100. It's just insane. But we so within just over a month, I am now able to do my own top-down analysis. I'm able to locate trades, get in trades, win trades, okay? I'm able to do that now. I'm able to see what price is doing and understand what it is doing. Again, my mind is blown because I never expect. I was like, when I was looking at this, man, it's going to take me forever to learn this. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not saying I'm even successful. But what I'm saying is I'm starting to comprehend what it is you need to do in a very short amount of time. Now, if I compare that to marketing, it's a way shorter amount of time. Now, please understand, I put in the work. I do the work. This is not a get-rich scheme. This is not, oh, I'm going to sit around, watch TV, and money's just going to fall in my lap. It's not that at all. This is going to take some work. But when it comes to other things, I believe that the learning curve, especially with the education we have, with the live interactive training we have, with live traders, profitable, proven traders, teaching you the ins and outs all throughout the day. 3 times a day is what we got. 3 times a day, giving you trades even to take so you can earn while you're learning. I mean, my mind is blown. It really is. It really is. And this is really what I'm going to be doing and going forward. It's just because, yes, I'm going to still market. Yes, I'm still going to sell because that's what I do. I put a lot of time. I put a lot of hours. I put a lot of money into learning that skill and getting better at that skill. I'm still not great at it. But at the end of the day, it's just so much easier. I shouldn't say easier, but for me personally, because I'm not like an extrovert. I'm not like someone that's jumping up and down and excited about everything. I'm all about helping my fellow person, man, woman, don't matter, achieve financial independence. That's what, or at least put a little more money, on the table instead of like always being in lack, having something, having some hope. That's what I'm about, being that guide. Okay. So I enjoy doing that. That's why I make these videos. That's why I do this stuff. But in all honesty, like if all I could do is trade, like it's almost hard for me to go and want to go and share with people. But the reason I do is because I know it can help them. Because I don't have to earn. I can literally wake up, place a couple trades, go about my day and be done and not talk to a soul. That's the beautiful thing about this is you don't have to try to overcome having to sell. You don't have to learn how to market. You don't have to do any of this stuff to start earning. That's what's so exciting to me about it, because I can literally do this anywhere I want, on my smartphone, on my computer. It doesn't matter where. And the return on investment. So I didn't even explain this, but let me say this, okay? I already kind of did, but so in trading, you have what's called pips and you have lot size, okay? So when you first start, you're going to be at a very small lot size. So when you learn how price moves, that's what a pip is. Pip basically is how much price moves. The smallest distance price moves. It's like but a lot, we're doing like micro lots, which are like 10 cents a pip. So if you were to catch 20 pips with 10 cents a pip, that's $2. Okay. Now here's the thing. If you do a bigger lot size, let's say you do $1. Okay. Let's say you do $1 lot size. Now you catch your 20 pips. Okay. It's the same move. It's the same thing you're doing for the 10-cent lot size. Same exact process. Nothing changes. Same movement. Same thing. Okay. Only difference is you're making more. Now you do $1. Now it's $20. Okay. For 20 pips. Now you can catch way more than 20 pips. You could go way bigger on the lot size. It just depends how you want to do it. And this is why I say it is the best return on your investment. You can start very, very small. I saw someone last week start with a $30 account and made, at the end of the week, I believe it was like 4 days, like nearly $5,000. Now, this is an experienced trader, knows what they're doing, but that gives you an idea of what's possible with such a small amount. So in my opinion, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's kind of a no-brainer to learn this skill, especially with the training that we have access to, the live interactive training, the live traders that actually teach and give you trades while they're live, like so you can earn while you learn. That's where it's at for me. That's where it's at for me. And I hope you got value. I hope you followed along what I was saying here. For the money, for the time it takes for you to start earning, I believe, and this is just my opinion, this is the best return on your investment. Sure, you could do the same thing in network marketing. Sure, you could do the same thing in online marketing. But again, if you are like a shy person, you don't want to get rejected, you don't want to, you're not very good at marketing, okay? You don't want to put yourself out there, then Forex trading doesn't require any of that. So literally you can learn in the comfort of your home. You don't need to talk to anybody unless you want to. You don't need to share it with anybody unless you want to, and you can be earning. You can be completely under the radar. You can be completely under the radar, making a full-time income as a Forex trader. So, but what I find happens is most people want to help other people. So they're going to go out and they're going to share what they have. Most people want to do that, right? Most people want to help. You talk to people in network marketing, online marketing. Most people want to help. That's what they want to do. Now, that's a whole nother discussion, though. That's a whole nother topic. So I won't go there in this one. But I did want to come on here and share with you my thoughts about this, why I'm doing it, why I plan to become great at it, because that's what I do. I don't believe in average. So, and why I'm committed to it, why I'm like, you know what, I don't care how much it takes, because let's say, let me put this in context. Okay. Let's say it takes you $1,000. Okay. That's still very low. Let's say it takes you $1,000. You go through $1,000, but with that $1,000, you have the education. You're going into the education. You're learning each and every day. You're learning. You're attending our live sessions. You're learning from profitable, proven traders. You're starting to take some of their trades. Okay. But let's just say you go through $1,000 to make $500 a day. Would it be worth it? What if you, let's bring that down. What if it was 200 a day? Now I'm talking very realistic numbers. What about $200 a day? Would it be worth the time and the money, the $1,000? Would it be worth that? If you could make 200 a day from the comfort of your home without talking to anybody, without marketing, would it be worth it? Okay. What if it was $100 a day? Let's just bring it way down. Okay. $100 a day. $100 a day is very, very doable when you understand what you're doing. You know, it's very, very doable. People do this all the time, easily. And we have more and more than enough proof to show this. But what if it was only $50? Would it be worth it? What if you just made $50 a day and you had to spend $1,000? I'm not saying you need to spend $1,000. I'm just saying, what if it took you that long to make $50 a day? Okay, so I hope you see what I'm talking about here, why this is so powerful, and why I believe everyone and anyone can do this with our education and should do this. Okay, I'm very upfront about this. Okay, there's a lot of people hurting in the world right now. There's a lot of people without jobs. I mean, every time I go outside, I see another business that is closed down. People need this. You need this. Okay, so that's all I got. Click on the link if you want to know more, or reach out to me. I am completely transparent about it, and I'm more than happy to help you. And with that, make it a great day. And I look forward to speaking to you soon.